This photo of a little boy vomiting while his sister gently rubbed his back broke millions of hearts online. But the truth behind it is even harder to watch. Back in 2018 in Princeton, Texas, 2-year-old Beckett was living a perfectly normal life until one day he suddenly developed symptoms that his mother, Caitlin Burge, assumed were just an ear infection. But when his condition rapidly worsened and he was rushed to the ICU, doctors delivered a chilling diagnosis: very high-risk pre-B acute lymphoblastic leukemia, pneumonia in his left lung, and acute respiratory failure, all at once. In that moment, the family's entire world flipped upside down. Over the next 3 years, Beckett had to endure aggressive chemotherapy. He took chemo pills every night and received monthly treatments through a port in his chest. The side effects were brutal. He experienced relentless pain, fevers, nausea, and exhaustion. There were nights when Beckett couldn't walk, couldn't eat, could barely lift his head. Meanwhile, Caitlin and her husband, Matthew, were battling an overwhelming emotional and financial toll, juggling 3 children, navigating constant hospital visits, and working tirelessly just to keep up with the rising medical bills. But surprisingly, it wasn't just Beckett and his parents going through the struggle. It was his 3-year-old sister, Aubrey, too. She didn't flinch when he lost his hair. In every free moment, she stayed by his side, holding him when he cried, carrying him when he couldn't stand. Even during one of the hardest moments, like when Beckett was vomiting from chemo, Aubrey would be right there beside him, gently rubbing his back, comforting him the only way she knew how. One day, Caitlin decided to capture that moment and shared it online, not for sympathy, but to show the raw, unfiltered reality of childhood cancer and how it affects not just the child, but the entire family. Soon, the photo went viral, and then something miraculous happened. Other cancer parents began reaching out. Donations began to pour in. A community formed, one Caitlin never knew existed. Then finally, in August 2021, they got the news they had been hoping for. Beckett was cancer-free. When he rang the chemo bell to mark the end of a journey that had nearly broken them all, the room erupted in cheers. Today, Beckett's back in school, free to run, play, and bike home with Aubrey like any other kid, but with a bond so deep, not even cancer could break it.